I'm from the Bay, that's how we speak. I'm from the Bay. I'm from the Bay. I'm from the Bay. I'm from the Bay. That's how.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we will be installing tweeters on the WRax. The last video I uploaded when I did the speakers, I messed up and I thought those were tweeters that I ordered. They were just really small speakers. I was tripping out because of the giant magnet on the back of them. So that was my fault, I messed up. So I ordered a new set. They came in during the week, but I work, so we're installing them today. Let's take a look at what we got, and then we'll go ahead and install them into the car and go from there. Again, we got the SCAR. It comes with these guys, little resistors, I think they are. Input and output, connect those to the tweeters. Comes with the cases. We're not going to be needing the cases. Here are the tweeters themselves. Good little tweeters, a lot better than what's in their factory. I guess they adjust, yeah. They move around inside there. I don't know why, but they move around a little bit to adjust them where you want the sound, I guess. Let me show you everything else that we got that you're gonna need to install these onto the car. So here's everything we're gonna be using. This is from the last video, as you've seen, that I showed you guys. Red Wolf car front adapter connector, 1 pair. These are to adapt the OEM plug-in straight to these guys. And then these are the little weird shaped mounts that these will slide into. These will slide into that. And then we're able to mount them onto the car. In the OEM factory mounts. So let me go ahead and open this up, see everything that's going on, and we'll get back to you. Okay, so here's everything laid out. Here's the tweeter itself. And then it has like these little plugs at the end of them. Those spade connectors, which connect into this thing. And then there's the spade connectors for that. Obviously red to red, black to black. And then these guys right here, this wire is really, really long. We're not going to need all that for the car. So I'm going to go ahead and trim this down, trim it down, cut it, and then adapt it to this right here. Because I think these have the spade ends on them too. Yeah, see, they've got these on them. So we're not going to need these right here. So we're going to cut these. Cut down this wire, put them together, and then heat shrink them. So that way this is shorter. This can just sit inside of there. We might double side tape it somewhere, and we'll go from there. So let me go ahead and grab the stuff I'm going to need to connect these together. And I'll show you as I'm doing it, so that way you guys get an idea of what I'm doing. Okay, I'll set you guys up there so you can see me. So here's the factory one. Let me cut this little divot off here so it's nice and smooth. So I got the tweeter to fit inside of here. And then that's the factory one. So see, it's the same shape, everything. So this just fits right inside of here. Like I said, we're going to set this one off to the side. These ones right here connect to this. We're not going to cut this. We're not going to do nothing with this. It already got everything we need. So we just connect them. Positive right there. Put that little piece over it like that. So it covers it. Oh, sheesh. I did that wrong. Okay. Negative right there. Sorry about that. Black to black, red to red. And then we're going to do the same over here with the positive. Pull that back so you can make sure you get a good connection. Plug it in. And there we go. That part's done. Now we're going to connect the ends, or cut the ends off of these guys. So we don't need this connection. Throw those away. You don't need those. So open it up a little bit more. Get your wire cutters or wire strippers. Strip them back. Like that. I like to go a little bit bigger than what I need, just to make sure that they get a good connection. A lot of people solder. You could solder if you want to, but this just works best for me. It's quick, it's easy. Like I said, we don't need this much wire. This is a lot of wire that it comes with, so I'm going to cut it back as short as I can. That way there's still a little bit of wire if you mess up, or if you ever want to connect this part back. Same thing, just split it right there. Split it. Now you're going to do the same thing, strip these back. Strip that one. Strip that one. Twist them up. Get them nice and twisted so they're not all frayed and everything. This is the way I've always connected my wires. I've never had any issue. Like I said, if you want to be extra about it, you can do the wire soldering. Solder them and then put the heat shrink on them. This just always works faster for me. I've never had an issue. So I'm going to take the green one, put it over the red. And then on this side, this is the red right here. So positive, you just grab them, twist them together like that. Make sure they get a good connection. Fold it over like that. And then you take this and you slide it over the whole thing like that. Hold on. Sometimes it takes a few tries to make sure everything's nice and smooth. Like that. Did you see? It's slid over. Grab yourself a lighter. You can use a heat gun as well if you don't want to use a lighter. If you don't have a lighter and you have a heat gun, works the same. We're going to repeat the process on this side with the black one. Slide it over. Get yourself a nice chunk of wire. Make sure, again, this is all nice twisted. No fraying wires. Twist them together all the way. Get a good twist. I usually just fold it back like that out of the way. Same thing. Lighter. Heat shrink it. Make sure it's good. And you're good to go. Those are connected. So it connects to this. And then it connects to the tweeter. This goes into the factory plug. I did make sure to check it before I cut it and all that good stuff. It does fit. So I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys over to the car. Show you how I popped the little net off, the little like cover off. And we're gonna install this. Figure out where we can put this without it like rattling inside the car, making all kinds of weird noise. And go from there. Okay, so here we are inside the car. As you see, the this cover's already off. It's over here. This just sits in there like that. Exactly like that, pressed down. You just hit it down. I took a flathead screwdriver, went into like the corner right here, and then just popped up and then pulled up on the screwdriver. Did the same thing over here, pulled up. And then once you get this part up, it just slides outward like that. See, there's like a little right there. That grabs it, so you gotta slide it outward. And then inside of here, don't mind this, I've messed up and tried to cut this all up to install those other ones until I realized the other ones were speakers. So yeah, I know, I'm an idiot. But here's the plug. We're gonna go ahead, and then the screw mounts, if you could see, are right there. That's a screw mount, and that one right there is a screw mount. Don't mind all the ugliness. Like I said, I tried to cut it up. The other side looks a lot better, but I don't care, nobody's gonna see this. Once the cover's on, you're never gonna see this part again, and honestly, I'm not gonna get rid of the car, so whatever. Live and learn. But I'm gonna go ahead and connect everything and try to figure out where I can connect that that little box that came with it, and then I'll show you once everything's installed and inside the car. Also, real quick note that it is just, let me get you in here, plug and play. That's it. Sorry, I know my hand was blocking it the whole time, but it is just plug and play. It's connected, we're good. You don't have to worry about anything else. It's in there, it's connected. That's it. Now, like I said, we got a bunch of extra wire that we don't really need. I don't want to cut these down. If I do, or if I have to, I'll let you guys know. Just because of this connection, I don't want to cut it down. But if I have to, then we'll cut this wire shorter and then do the same thing like we did right here. Just twist them together, heat shrink them. Let's see if we can get this in there without making it look too crazy with a bunch of wire just jammed everywhere. I'll let you know what it looks like once I'm done. Okay, here we go. Everything's in there. It just takes two Phillips head screwdrivers. Let me see if I can see better from up here. A little bit of a glare, but yeah. See, it takes two Phillips heads, one right there, one right there. Yeah, again, that's all cut up. But I just tucked in all the wire off to the side so it's down in the dash. But a perfect fit. And then let's grab the cover. Make sure this fits like that. Push it down. Push it down. And it's in there. Put my access port back. Like that. And we're good to go. Now we're going to repeat that process on that side. And I'll let you know how that one turns out. Okay, here we go. So like you take the screwdriver, stick it in the end right there. Let's see if I can get you guys so you can see it. Pry up. That's it. Now that you got that one pried up, go ahead and work it that way. Just like that. Pull it out. And there you go. Easy. Now, you take your little screwdriver like this. Sorry, it's focusing on my hand and not the screwdriver. And just loosen it. That's all you gotta do. Repeat that process with both sides. Once you pull it out, the connection's at the bottom. Unplug it, and then we're gonna do the same thing like we did on the other side. Now, before we install them, I just want you guys to look at the factory ones, the OEM ones. There is a little magnet on it, but really cheap quality speaker. Really cheap quality speaker. That's why you don't get that much sound from it. And again, I think they said they were like 35 watts or something, or 20 watts or something like that. I forgot the original tweeter specs, but these ones right here are 180 watts. So a lot better. Right there, one tweeter. This is a lot better quality. And then you got these little guys right here. Let's take a look. I don't remember what these tweeters are. Oh, these are 30 watts. And I think the factory ones are like 15 or something. If you go on SCAR, they do have a lot higher. These are the middle ones. I didn't get the cheap ones. I didn't get the most expensive. I got the middle grade ones, because I figured these are going to be a lot better than these anyways. There's all the thing, 4 ohms again, like I said on the previous video. The WRax factory ones all run with 4 ohms. 93 decibel sensitivity. So again, a lot better quality than the factory ones. This is the last one right here, so I'm just going to connect this speaker to this guy, put it into the car. I'll show you what it looks like when it's actually in there. Put it all back together, and that's it. We're done for today's video. There it is. It's all buttoned up. Let's go ahead and stick this guy back on like that. Make sure it's on there. There we go. Wouldn't even know nothing's back there. And that's it. There we go. Now the WRax is full sound system. Everything's done. We replaced the door speakers with SCAR audio. We replaced the tweeters with SCAR audio. We also installed 2 12s in the back. I'll go ahead and show you those real quick actually. And we replaced the head unit. So everything is fully done on this car. Nothing is factory when it comes to the sound system. Let me show you what that looks like, and then we'll do a video later on more in depth and show you how everything works. Sorry about the trunk being a mess, but there it is. SCAR audio. It's a nice box. It even has like the logo. There you go. The logo all the way across on the top. Really nice box, really high quality. We got 2 12s. And then we got, I think it's a 2100 watt or a 1400 watt amp. One of those two, I forgot what it is. Don't mind the backpack and the vest, that's my work stuff. And then take you in here. We also replaced the head unit. We got an iDoing head unit. There's the bass knob for the subs. I attached it right there. Like I said, we'll do like a full overview video, and I will be reviewing the iDoing head unit. I didn't do a video on the install. There's hundreds of videos already. There's hundreds of videos already installing the iDoing head unit, but there are really no videos fully getting in depth with it. And there's a few features that I noticed that when I was going to order this unit, I didn't find online until I actually got the unit and tested it myself. All the other videos failed to mention a few things, so I will be making a video about it so you can see it. But again, SCAR audio, I mean, it sounds amazing, way better than what it factory. There is a lot of noise and rattling in the trunk and inside the car. These cars really ain't that good sound deadened, so I will be ordering some sound deadening, and we will be sound deadening like the trunk, the doors, the rear dash, and a few other things to get rid of the rattle, so it's just a nice clean bass and not a bunch of rattle behind it. That'll be coming soon. But yeah, I mean, SCAR audio, you can't go wrong with it. Best bang for your buck in my opinion. For the subs, the door speakers, the tweeters, and the head unit, I think I spent probably about $1,000. Maybe a little bit more, give or take, maybe like $1,100. The door speakers were like 75 or 65 bucks a piece. The tweeters were like 35 bucks. The head unit was $450. The subs, amp, box, all that was another, I think like $450 or $480. And then the capacitor was another $140. So add all that stuff up, that's what's in there. But it sounds amazing, I love it. So I highly recommend doing that if you own a WRax and you love listening to music. The stock stereo system sounds like cheeks, booty cheeks, straight caca, garbage. So highly recommend doing that. If you drive a lot, you like to hear your music, upgrade the sound system. Check out Scar Audio. Again, this ain't a paid advertisement. I did buy their stuff myself, my hard-earned money. I bought it all full price. No deals, no discounts, no nothing. Well, actually there was a 15% off, but that was just the sale they're having. I think they're still having it. But check them out. They have full packages. They have everything you need for your car. I recommend them. Check them out. But until then, comment down below what you guys think. If you guys did the same thing, and what speakers and stuff did you go with. Yeah, until next time, like this video, stay safe, peace.